Maria Dawson was on vacation in Thailand in December 2004. The sun was warm, the ocean inviting, exactly what she needed after a stressful year. She steered her beach chair underneath a palm tree, listening to the waves, feeling the sand beneath her slippers. She'd just returned from a quiet walk along the shore, a habit she took each morning to think, decompress, breathe. As she climbed back to her spot, a gentle unease stirred in her mind. It wasn't fear, just a whisper, "Go back." She shrugged it off as fatigue, dull adrenaline, or post-holiday weariness. She leaned back, closed her eyes, and then her inner voice grew insistent. The stillness broke. She bolted upright and whispered to herself, "I need to leave." Guests glanced at her, amused. She grabbed her towel, stood, and kept walking away from the shore toward the hotel lobby. Minutes later, the ground trembled. Guests ran. Staff shouted. A wall of water, impossibly tall, rushed in. In seconds, the beach was no more. The ocean surged inward. Screams followed. Chaos swallowed the resort. Maria was safe. She watched the waves flood the lobby like a river from hell. She clasped her towel to her chest, to her face, and stared in disbelief. Later, when helicopters returned with survivors, she realized that instinct, the whisper, had saved her from being inside the wave. She never prayed before, but she whispered a quiet, "Thank you." The aftermath, tents, aid trucks, volunteers. Survivors huddled in shock. Maria found herself in that world, anonymous among thousands, relieved yet traumatized. In the chaos, she met other travelers. An elderly couple from Canada who had stayed behind at breakfast because the wife wasn't feeling well. A small group who missed their snorkeling boat because the tide was too strong. A Thai tour guide who had sensibly closed shop that morning and warned Maria off the beach. They all shared the same unexplainable instinct or circumstance that redirected their paths away from the wave. Maria replayed it all. What had she felt? Not fear, a gentle pressure, soft, insistent. Go now. She hadn't realized it was life-saving until the water came. She never claimed religion. She didn't speak of miracles. But in that moment, she felt connected to fate, to unseen timing, to something that reorganized her path. Over the following days, they rebuilt. She helped serve rice, packed supplies, hugged crying children. The gratitude in their eyes cut through her guilt. I lived. I was spared. It weighed on her. So she volunteered. Fundraiser events, interviews, aid efforts. She didn't want attention. She wanted meaning. Every day, she thought, I was given time. Years later, she's back home in a small apartment in Boston. A photo sits on a desk. Her, smiling wryly, sand in her hair, hotel lobby in the background. Under it are the elderly couple, the Storkel group, the guide, all saved, all with stories. Underneath is a handwritten caption. We were moved that day. Together. Maria never understood why she was moved. Could chalk it up to intuition? Coincidence? Something more? She'd never say angel, but she did say this. If you find yourself hesitating, don't. She shares the story now at church socials, volunteer workshops, fundraisers. She frames it gently, that still whisper. I listened, and by listening, I was carried beyond what I feared. She doesn't preach. She offers space for reflection, a simple phrase. Trust yourself. Trust the tingle. And her audience ever nods, ever quiets. She calls it her human compass. Not celestial, not supernatural, but something real, firm as reflex. She's living proof that timing matters. Her final message in videos: "Our lives are stitched from moments we never see coming. That morning changed everything, not because I was extraordinary, but because I listened to something deeper." She urges viewers, share your story. Let us learn from what we didn't avoid, what we did listen to, so that the ripple of mercy grows beyond that single shore.